Last time I did this video, it was pretty traumatic. But we're doing it again, we're doing it again. And I haven't done one of these in a long time, ranking you guys' confessions. I ask you guys to send me in your confessions. Next time, if you guys want me to make like the link a little bit more public, if you want the chance to share your confessions, then let me know, because you know, sometimes you need to let it out, okay? You guys have told me some interesting things before. We're going back at it again. And I've actually made a little tier system thing again for today's video, which is school confessions. And I thought, let's do it now, because although a lot of my viewers are American and you guys are already on your summer break, for my UK viewers, you guys are still in school. Majority of you, probably until like the end of July. We go on summer break quite late in this country. So I just thought, you know what? Let out your confessions. Rip your heart open to me, tell me. So then, once you go on your summer holidays, your summer break, it's in the past, okay? You can go back to school in August, September, fresh mindset. We can leave the confessions in the past. Our little tier ranking system today, we've got at the bottom, so at the bottom is chill, valid. Your whatever your scenario is valid in my opinion, okay? Next one is questionable. It's questionable, you know, I'm not really sure where I stand. Some people may agree, some people may disagree. So you guys can make your minds up in the comments, I guess. And then in the middle, we've got detention behaviour, because I know for a fact you guys are going to come out with some wild stuff, and I'm scared. I'm scared. So detention behaviour, and then you've got expelled. Guys, if you're on this and you know I'm reading your confession and you're on expelled, fix up, okay? And then right at the top is let's take you to boarding school. You know, I don't think expelling you is going to do enough. You need to learn some, I was going to say manners, but maybe just bare minimum respect, because I have read some of these, they're outrageous. Oh, guys. I've literally seen one, and I was like, what on earth is going on? But yeah, let's take you to boarding school. You've got to learn some rules, okay? You've got to learn some rules, manners, respect. All of it, okay? So let's go straight in. I'm scared. And using my laptop here with all of your confessions. So let's see. Confession 1, interesting. What is going on? Ew. Oh, there's something else at the end. Sorry, let me read it to you guys. Okay, so this one time I threw a desk at my teacher and slapped her, and then the next day I may have peed in her coffee. Stop waffling. Right, I don't care, you guys. I know for a fact you guys aren't peeing in anyone's coffee. But let's go back to the first bit. Threw a desk at my teacher and then slapped her. I mean, I've known a kid to throw a chair at a teacher, but a desk is like a whole nother level. And then slapped her. Where? Face? Arm? Like, what was it? The peeing in the coffee, that's just, okay, that didn't happen. But the other two things, interesting. I'm gonna rank that. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put it in detention behaviour. Actually, but they did slap them. Not that you should condone any sort of violence, but I'm intrigued to see why did you do that? I need more context. Like, the context is not there. This is what you guys do every time. You leave me with no context, and it's just like, yeah, so I threw a desk at my teacher and I slapped her. Like, I need more. So it's going in detention, I think, and the coffee peeing is just ew, gross. Anyways, so that's where I'm gonna put that one, detention behaviour. So if that is you, I think you should have got a little bit of punishment for that, but I am intrigued. If that was you, what was your punishment? Because there's no way you're getting away with that, so interesting. Oh, this person name dropped themselves. I literally said it could be anonymous, but okay. They just put, one time in primary school, I peed myself and made the floor wet, slipped on it and blamed it on the school pet. It's valid, I'm sorry, you're in primary school, you know, primary school, even though I feel like secondary is what makes or breaks you, primary school is like, you're starting to become your own, you know what I mean? Trying to find yourself anyway. You can't have people knowing that you're peeing yourself and you've made the floor wet. Like, you've got to do something. And you could have blamed it on the person, you blamed it on the school pet. Like, realistically, that thing is just living, it's thriving. It's not like it knows how to be embarrassed, you know what I mean? So it's chill. It wouldn't even understand. So that's valid for me. I think that's valid. You know, you had to do what you had to do. So you can't have that one following you on secondary school. So you did what you had to do. This one's so like simple, but it's just funny. On school camp, I accidentally pressed the emergency button instead of the light switch. I mean, it was an accident, it's valid. Like, we all make mistakes, you know what I mean? I can't really put it in questionable because I believe you. I believe you. And detention behaviour, it's not detention behaviour because it was an accident. You're claiming it was an accident, so it's valid, do you know what I mean? And mistakes get made. Although, how an emergency button and a light switch look similar, maybe that's questionable, but I'm going to put overall is valid. It's valid. We all make mistakes, but guys, don't purposely go put on emergency buttons or fire alarms, okay? Don't do it, because I saw that many times in school and it never goes well with the people that do it, so don't do that. Oh, this one's a little bit cray. I broke a locker door and then I left an anonymous tip that another girl called Maddie did it. She got in trouble as in cleaning all the art room paintbrushes. Oh, okay, so her punishment was that she had to clean all the art room paintbrushes. That's long, for one. I'm sorry, in school, those paintbrushes are so crusty. Like, they have been there for about 15 years and the paint has not been taken off once. So I know that punishment was, that was long. I'm gonna put you in questionable because it's a little bit snaky because you broke a locker door and then left an anonymous tip that another girl called Maddie did it. Why did you have to leave an anonymous note saying that Maddie did it? What did Maddie do to you? You could have just broke the locker and dipped. So I'm gonna say questionable because you didn't have to snake Maddie like that, whoever this is. But yeah, you could have just broke it and hoped that no one found out it was you. Poor Maddie, poor Maddie, poor Maddie. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Okay, so this person says, so one day me and my friends was walking to school and we saw one of our dinner ladies and then she just gave us the look and we was like, why is she staring at us? So we went the long way because there was a long way and a short way. She came running saying, hey. She said, I know what you're doing, bunking school to go vape. We started running. We finally got to school and we got called in. We had to go to the head teacher's office and the police were there and they kept looking at us really weird. What are the police doing? Strange. I mean, question is, was you bunking school to vape? That's what I want to know. What was you up to? I'm just going to say, again, it's just all a little bit questionable. I mean, what was you doing? Why did you take the long way? What was the truth? So I guess it's kind of questionable because I don't really know what's going on there. I mean, like, I don't know why the police are there. I mean, I guess you have to go to the head teacher's office because you was bunking. I guess she was technically bunking, but why you was bunking? Was you bunking to vape? I guess we'll never know. I'm gonna put it in questionable because, like, I feel like there's still context missing. Questionable. What was you doing? I want to know. Do you know what I mean? Give me the gossip. Oh, this one's good for their sake. My friend and I once went into the staff room and we accidentally broke the microwave and some of the computers. Oh, you broke the microwave and the computers. We didn't get caught until just recently and we did it last year, but they couldn't do anything as we had just finished our GCSEs. The fact you've just finished your GCSEs, like, a best timing for you. You accidentally broke the microwave, fair enough. I mean, I remember in school in year 11, like, all the year 11s would always be in the staff room, like, trying to get teachers to warm up their pot noodles. So, it's fair. Multiple computers, how are you breaking multiple? I'm gonna say it's detention behaviour. I mean, you broke a microwave and you broke some computers. Oh, to be fair though, it says accidentally. I guess even sometimes things can be an accident and you still need punishment for it. So I'm gonna say detention behaviour, seeing as you didn't get that detention because you had finished your GCSEs. That's what I would say for that one. But the fact that you finished your GCSEs so you couldn't have got caught, good timing for you. What? This is weird and strange. One day I was in the bathroom and it was non-school uniform day. My ex-best friend was wearing white jeans. There was red stuff everywhere. We can see where this is going. I told her, what is that? She was like, what is what? She started her period and she blamed it on me, saying that I put fake blood because it wasn't in her underwear. Then I got suspended for 2 days. I mean, it's a bit questionable. Because, like, no one's going to be looking for proof, do you know what I mean? She claims that she wasn't on her period, but no one's going to go investigating for that. But that is a little bit weird. Maybe she was just embarrassed and didn't want to admit it, but, like, all girls go through it, so, I'm gonna say questionable. I'm gonna say questionable. I mean, you got suspended for 2 days, so, you know, maybe there is some truth to it, I don't know. But, pretty wild one. Pretty wild one. Like, I would never assume that my best friend had, like, put fake blood on me. I think there's some trust issues there, guys. Oh, this got violent. I was just reading, guys. Okay, So this person put 2 stories. One of them is very long and the other one's quite short. So they said, PS, there are 2 stories. Okay, this isn't about me, but something that happened a long time ago. In elementary school, we had this school president election thing in the auditorium. Each candidate had a cabinet of people and they went on stage to perform a little skit, talent show, whatever. Well, this one kid, I think his name was Cody or Corey, girl's name dropping, had planned a disturbing display. Disturbing? The stage was a bathroom sink and a cup of water. A kid would come out in his pyjamas, endorse the candidate, gargle the water and spit it back into the cup. The next would come out and repeat the process with that same cup, causing the audible groans from students. Ew! Wait! Ew! I just deeped that. So he's gargling water and spits it back up into the cup, and then another kid comes along and drinks the same spit. Okay, that is kind of grim. Ew, that is weird. The next would come out and repeat the process with that same cup, causing the audible groans from students and teachers. This happened 4 or 5 times to different students until the water was bubbly and discoloured with saliva. Stop! Ew, that's so weird, bro. Like, why would you do that? Then the candidate finally came out, but instead of No. Instead of spitting it back out, he downed the whole thing. I can't. That's so grim. And like, I'm pretty chill with like things grossing me out. Not many things gross me out, but like, it's just so weird. Like, why would you do that? It's making me feel weird. To this day, I don't know if it was some sort of gag or trick, but I'll never forget how it made me suffer. Not surprised. That would make me suffer as well. Okay, one more. This is about me. I'm a good girl now. I'm scared. Once in art, I was drawing a background and this kid kept touching my arm and making me look at him, and he'd turn and laugh, and the last time he did it, I turned to him and stabbed his arm with a pencil, and he still has a mark. Violence is never the answer. Let's do one thing at a time, okay? Because one was like this long and the other one was just like, I stabbed a kid in the arm with a pencil, we'll add. I mean, it's still bad, but you know, it could be worse. I think for the first one, let's take you to boarding school. I'm sorry, that is just so weird. And like, what would make you sit there and think, oh, we're doing a talent show at school, let's just all like drink up each other's saliva? Like, what is, like, what? I actually can't get my head around that. Ew. Okay, right. Boarding school. You need a tougher school environment that's going to teach you that is weird, that is wrong. Next one, with the whole stabbing in the arm. I mean, you know, he was annoying her. Not that you should go stab someone in the arm, but you know, it wasn't just like out of nowhere. I'm going to say detention behaviour. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you need to be expelled for it, but you know, you need a little bit of punishment there because that is a little bit cray. Stabbing people in the arm. Let's be careful now. What is with you guys and violence? Or like people getting hurt? They said, sorry Lexi, why are you apologising to me? This is why I am concerned before I've even gone any further. One time I was mad at a teacher, so I went to the bathroom and I made a mess of paper and water. Then a teacher went in and slipped. She hit her head and couldn't get up. I was hiding for dear life. You didn't say it was the same teacher, you said a teacher went in. So I'm assuming you've gone in with a mindset to hurt a specific teacher, but a different teacher's walked in and then she's hurt herself. Wild stuff. Guys, violence is, no guys, let's relax, let's relax. I'm gonna say she hit her head and couldn't get up. That's pretty serious. It's giving the same energy as when like teachers would be like, yeah, I used to teach a child that hit his head because he was rocking his chair back and hit his head on a radiator. Like, it's giving the same thing. If you guys never got told that story, I'm like convinced you did not go to school. I don't know if it's a British school thing, but I feel like every person that went to a British school has experienced a story where you're rocking on your chair and your teacher's like, don't rock on your chair because I used to teach someone that was rocking on their chair and, you know, they fell all the way backwards and hit their head on a radiator and cracked their head open. Don't tell me you haven't heard that before. That's the same vibe it's giving. You say she hit her head, is it bleeding? Is it like, oh, I don't know. I am actually gonna say expelled, I think. I think that's pretty cray, like, do you know what I mean? Even the fact that you went in with the intention to like get another teacher to like fall over and like possibly crack her head open is a little bit cray. It's a bit cray for me. Yeah, I think you're going in expelled, girl. So I said, I faked having COVID for 2 weeks just to stay off school and I just watched Lexi's videos the whole time. Thanks for watching my videos, but faking COVID for 2 weeks is pretty cray. It's pretty cray, but you know, you did what you did. Support my videos, I appreciate it. No, but seriously, guys, don't do that. I mean, we all have like faked a day off school, like saying that we're sick, but 2 weeks, 2 whole weeks is pretty cray. I'm gonna put that in. I would like to put it in valid because they said they were watching my videos, but I can't do that. That would be biased. So I'm gonna say I'm going to say detention behaviour because you're missing school for 2 weeks. Not good. Not good. Oh my gosh, I thought I just saw a spider crawling on the floor. Oh, it scared me. Okay guys, and we're moving on to the last one. This one's pretty wild, so be prepared. Okay, so in year 7, I was switching to a new school because of bullying. And when I went to my new school for the first time, I had a crush on my male teacher. Leave the male teacher alone. And I just know for a fact this girl more likely went to an all-girls school than a mixed school, because all-girls schools, it's like, but I feel like it goes the same as well. It goes for all boys schools as well, because you're not seeing like the opposite gender enough. Like any like young male teacher, it's like, I want him. Same for the boys. Like any young female teacher. I mean, don't get me wrong, it happens in mixed schools too, but like specifically, it's like they go feral. They go feral. And literally any new teacher that we had, I went to an all-girls school in the end. I did both actually. I was in a mixed school at one point and I also went to an all-girls school. At the all-girls school, literally any young male teacher that joined, and like not being rude, like no disrespect to them, like they could be so mid. Like everyone is like begging on their hands and knees to marry this man. Like even though it'd literally be illegal, but it's like, guys, chill out. And it gets worse, and I think he knew because I gave him my number on the last day of school and said, call me. Go to boarding school. Like seriously, you're going in the let's take you to boarding school tier, because I'm sorry, it is illegal, guys. Stop fantasizing and making things with your teachers. Like I see it all the time on TikTok. It's like, oh, like a younger to older trope. Like no, it's just weird, bro. Like literally in year 7, you are 11 years old, 11, 12 years old, and you are giving your number to a full-grown man who is more than likely 25 plus. Like, no, he could even be 40. You know what I mean? Absolute horror. Like, what does a teacher do in that situation? I want to know what he did, because he should be reporting that and being like, get this child away from me, because she's a little bit crazy. Guys, no teacher scenarios, situations anymore. It just can't happen. It is not legal, okay? Well, guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I definitely think that last one was pretty bad. I mean, why are you giving your number to full-grown man? There's some pretty crazy ones in there. Let me know what your I was gonna say favourite, but like what one you think was the worst down below in the comments. I would like to know. And yeah, if you want to see more of these, then let me know down below in the comment section. What other ones should we do? We've done crush confessions, we've done school confessions. I feel like we should do holiday confessions, because I have a holiday confession of my own. Are we gonna expose? Who knows, we'll see. But yeah, it was really fun doing this video, guys. Let me know if you want me to expose more of you, even more, because I just, you know, love to sit here and read your interesting stories. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Bye guys, love you.